Hi, I'm going to do this regardless of my appearance. I'm going to take a bath. The shower broke here, but that's fine because I don't like living with drug addicts because they'll sneak in your room, dude. So I like to hear, and of course, I get my green lights if that's even safe. Dude, that's how I've been living since I left the city of New York. Yeah, it got really serious. And if it wasn't for my meditational guidance, I would not be alive. And I know that. I have help, yeah, but dude, I'm on my own. Let's not get the facts confused, man. It's really fucking horrendous what happened in the United States. But thank God, because of my celestial family intervening in this, that took a while. But after 3 years, the international world has really had their eyes open to how many, like I was saying, but that's cool. You guys got to go verify it. All right, man. I'm a little resentful, but I can heal from that. It's just frustrating for me. Okay. Um, they're telling me they canceled. They just Amazon just canceled my entire order. Oh my God. Okay, that's what I was gonna touch on. Ah. Okay. They're so fucked up there. All the stores are, dude. It's really scary here. Okay, but at least, like, let me try to stay on point. I just had this stuff flash here on my phone. Okay, at least, well, that's just, it's hard, man, when you got that kind of shit coming at you all the time. Hold on, I have to gather myself. Okay, at least the international world has seen what I'm talking about with the 190 million U.S. civilians I'm talking about and how it took over the population and authoritarianism. It's fascism. It's really dangerous here. And you can't have a population that breeds a military with the weapons with their hands on weapons like we have here. You're going to get your ass totally attacked, and your nice kids over there, and all your nice parents over there, and your nice grandma and grandpas are going to be killed by the hands of the neo-Nazis in the United States, because that's what they're about now, and they're no different than Iran. The population in Iran is real totalitarian, real authoritarianism. Different ideology. It's not for neo-Nazism. It's not for drugs and alcohol and pornography and organized crime, but it's all the same thing. If you take out the motive to it, it's all the same thing. You can't have countries like Iran and the United States with militaries like we have here, because our good folks in the military are not in control. The neo-Nazis are in control right now. You can't have countries like that. Russia's one of them too, but I'm going to speak on my own. I'm going to speak about Iran because we're the two worst. We're the two worst. You can't have these countries planning attacks and having control of nuclear weapons and stuff. You can't. Somebody needs to, yeah. I'm doing everything I can as a civilian, and I'm unarmed, and it's extremely dangerous and very frightening for me every day. But at least, after 3 years, that really became apparent, okay, what I was talking about. The way they were denying me every last job for years, dude, they hated me. And I was saying that. And it's not because I'm bipolar and I'm delusional and I'm imagining these things and I'm paranoid and I think the mob is around me. They did that, they threw that at me, but I know, dude, no. You're not going to tell me this shit. I lived in New York how long, and you're going to tell me what? Right, they threw everything at me. Oh, I was on crack too. Come on, man, what? Everything at me to discredit me so no one would listen to me, dude, because they were launching a fucking white nationalist uprising. And it was coming from within the United States government and the military to fucking attack other countries. That's why to this day they don't want people knowing, because but it's a little too late for that now. Basically, everybody knows the United States is in cahoots with Russia to overthrow and attack all these other countries. Everybody basically knows that now, okay? But, yeah, so I wanted to just get this over, and I wanted to express this. It's a little bit of therapy for me because I spend day into night into years alone, and it's rough. So this also helps me to do what I'm doing, but I'm glad because it also gets the word out. But this is not because I'm bipolar and I'm thinking I'm always in conflict, or I'm always in conflict, because it's really got something to do with her. She's just needs more bottles of bigger pills. No, dude. That's the neo-Nazis they got on their payroll throwing the fucking kitchen sink at me. No, dude. This is what I mean. They would say that. They would say, so that's that bipolar in her. She's always in conflict. No. The facts are I am always in conflict because nobody will hire me. I live in poverty with the kind of people you would never want to be around. Right there, right? How is that my fault? Everything's her fault. Dehumanize, discredit, blah, blah, blah. You know, no matter what they did or said, I didn't stop. Did I? No. Oh my fucking God. The battles that I have to fight on a daily basis alone, I want to say I can't do it. I want to say I can't keep going on like this, but I will. And I don't know how I do. I don't know. And I found myself saying around winter, before the pandemic, that I didn't know how I was surviving Washington, D.C. I said that logically. I really didn't. It's that bad here. The shit that I was faced with here, and I started to realize that I was faced with here, and in the entire nation. And I look back on the time, and just all of it, the whole pizza pie, and I don't know, I just have. And they still pretend it's not happening. They pretend that I don't live here, and they tell me that this is happening to me. But I am going to go to the police department and file a report because they are hurling rocks through my window. It is happening. And it's because I'm talking about the drug dealer here. Okay? I do live here. I have seen things. But no matter what, it's either that I'm insane or it's not happening. One of the two. All right? This has been the ongoing story. And it is maddening. And it's part of why I don't know how I survive this. It is a part of why I don't know how I do. I just do. I just don't stop because it's fucking bullshit, dude. You're going to tell me this isn't happening to me, and you're going to tell me that I'm imagining the fuck everything around me, basically. Yeah. Damn, hot damn, if I'm that crazy, how did I get a degree? But the battles that I'm facing as an unarmed civilian woman, I really want to express this. I don't know how I'm surviving them. Just grocery shopping is so horrendous. And it's my hand to God. Every time I've ever shopped here, what have I reported and put on Twitter? From Maryland to Virginia to D.C., it got even worse. They were throwing baskets at me in Virginia. The ones with the eyes like this. In Maryland, I mean, hello. All right? It compiles on a fucking civilian woman. I don't even know what it's like. If there are some that are okay here, and there's like 20% regular Americans in D.C., I can't even imagine what that's like if they have little kids they have to feed. How are they shopping? How? How the fuck are they shopping? Because it's every fucking store. I don't want to get really upset about it. It's not good for my health. I have walked from Trader Joe. I mean, come on, people. I have walked to 2 and 3 stores. I put it on the fucking internet. It's all the stores. I started to really realize it. The stores. It's a battle to feed yourself here. I live with who knows who he's going to rent the room to. It's been 2 people who, my guidance are fucking Mujahideen folks. It's a battle where I lived, and the other one's a drug dealer. Where I lived before that, a battle because they won't hire me. I can't find financial stability. I live in the slums. Everything's a battle. I have no money. Walk everywhere. Dude, the litany, the list goes on. And to this day, nobody has shown really any real consciousness about that in the United States, which shows finally after I did all this fucking suffering and I don't appreciate it. I'm just being honest with you folks, all right? But it did, because the dominoes, it's just biological fact. It's just physics facts, force friction, man. In time, if I stayed alive, it showed the international world how fascist they are here, dude. It even got to the point where they were freaking out about food stealing, the gang members and the drug dealers who have food. But I don't, because the rest of the civilians won't hire me because I'm talking about gang members and drug dealers. Yeah, it's complete fucking madness here. Okay? That's just one example of the madness. There's a myriad of other examples. It's really frightening what's going on here. So it's not me bipolar. I think I'm always in conflict with the world, always in conflict. She needs more medicine. She needs more antipsychotics. Wow. What? That's all they're going to give back to me, too. That's the Stasi Russia thing that they taught the folks here. Should never have taught the folks here that. They love that shit, man. An Antichrist fucking superpower nation like America gone to the neo-Nazi and you taught them that? Thanks. You taught them the mental health fucking Stasi. Take everybody who speaks against you, call them crazy or kill them. Or do both. The battles I fight just to survive in this house, with the injuries I've put on to the injuries. In constant conflict. I just wanted to get that over. I don't know how I'm surviving this sometimes. I'm an unarmed fucking civilian female. It doesn't fucking matter here. And that's what I'm trying to get over. You people should be really the fuck alarmed by that. Because that's no different, how many times do I say this, than what they were doing in World War II. They don't care. They'll kill women and children. It's called white power. They cannot have weapons. Okay? Whatever we do, we need to remove the weapons of mass destruction from these fucking people here. All right? I don't know how I'm surviving my daily fucking battles. And there's a lot more that I haven't listed. The ones I did just seem to be at the top of my mind. I don't know how I'm surviving it, but this should be a fucking warning to the rest of you. It won't fall on their ears here because they're fascist fucking authoritarian narco state civilians here. It doesn't matter until it happens to them, until they lose their jobs, until they're at the food bank, until they get COVID. Nothing will fucking matter about the other one here. We bred that here. That's extremely dangerous. They'll watch your countries get ransacked on their fucking TVs and not even blink an eye here. You need to wake up. All right? God bless America. Say goodbye.